Okay, so I'm back. You see, I can never make Leon stop talking. He has just one more thing he wants to show us. So back to you, Leon.
Thank you very much. I get that a lot, by the way. I get that all the time. So one thing that I wanted to show you. So I'm sure that, you know dashboards, right? And everybody loves dashboards. Yeah.
Cool.
So one of the things that you could do when you see any resource in the portal, you can pin most of the tiles that you see, right? So you can pin the charts, access to the resource.
You can customize your own
dashboard. You can make it your own. But sometimes you might want access to some other data that you cannot pin from here or take actions, and you're kind of like at a loss.
There's more data?
Always. So check this out. One of the things that we have, one of the features that we have, and that is not very much known by people, is the fact that, let's do this. Let's create a new dashboard right now. So we have a new dashboard.
Something clean from scratch.
Clean slate. And, in Resource Explorer, which everybody knows and love.
So this is resources.azure.com. I know that not everybody has been there, but definitely it's a place to go to and to sort of browse your own data.
Yeah, actually it gives you like a really good visibility into all your ARM structure, Azure Resource Manager, etc. So in this case, I have a VM, the VM that we were looking at in the blade, this one. So I have its URL, so I'm going to copy the URL for the VM. If I can click, here. And we have these two tiles in the dashboard, ARM data and ARM actions.
Okay.
Pretty cool ones. So the ARM data, basically, when I add it, I can configure it with the URI to a resource.
Okay.
And now I can pick, don't customize it. I can first make it any size I want, but now it gives me access to any data point, any piece of data that I have in that resource in Azure Resource Manager.
Oh, so this is all the properties of the ARMs of the underlying. Oh, I didn't know that. That's
something that is here.
It's that stuff, but now in the portal. I haven't seen that. That's really cool.
And obviously, for example, if you put the status of a VM and you stop it, this is going to update as well, right? And one of the interesting things is that you can configure this in two ways. You either know the property that you're looking for and you put a JSON path, or you can just click around until you find what you're looking for. For example, in this case, let's say I'm going to put OS profile, for example. This is an Ubuntu VM. Right. So pretty cool. So anything that is in Azure Resource Manager, any data piece that you have there, you can put it in your dashboard front and center.
Wow. Okay, that's actually very handy.
And there's one more thing, because this is data, right? I want to read data, but sometimes you might want to take actions on your resources. And as you know, like when I get to Resource Explorer, I have another tab here that gives me access to all the actions that I can take on this resource.
All right. So I know what this is, but for the audience, what are these actions and how do they relate to URLs in the management endpoint?
So in this case, each one of these URLs let you perform a management action on the resource that you're looking. For example, if I want to start a VM, this VM that we are looking, here is the URL. This is a post message that I need to send to do so. So what we'll do is we are going to copy this post message URI. I just copied it, and we are going to use another tile that is the ARM actions tile.
Okay.
So basically, I have the tile, I'm going to configure, I'm going to put the URI of the action that I want to execute.
Okay, I see.
I want to send a message to start that VM, and I want to have it front and center because this VM is important to me, so I want to see its data, and I want to take action on it. So ARM action, I can put a body if I want, in this case. Basically, this what it gives is all the definitions of the actions that are available. Start does not need a body.
Okay. Yeah, it's just a post to that endpoint, to that URL.
Precisely, and I'm going to say that the action name is called Start VM. And now.
Oh wait! So now you get a button in the portal with that action.
Yes, that I can start directly that VM, and it's not that I'm not limited to one. If I want to, I can add another action.
Right.
Which I'm going to call stop.
Okay, that's cool.
Which the URI in this case is going to be
stop. Okay, yeah,
exactly.
I get that.
It's going to be stop. Or, you name it, right? Basically this opens a lot of possibilities because not only you can use all the power of Azure Monitor to bring all the tiles with metrics and things that are available to you in Azure.
The graphs and the graphs and stuff.
All the visualization and all of that is available to you. And as you are navigating the portal, you see things that are interesting to you. You can pin them to the dashboard or whatnot. If all of that is not, if you need some data that is not exposed via those mechanisms, anything that is in Azure Resource Manager, you can bring to your dashboards using these two tiles, which most people don't know about.
Honestly, I love that. That was so cool. All right, cool. That was it, and stop.